So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly sponsored by Falcon Contracting and in partnership with Jam's Boxing Chat. And we are sending you some Monday vibes. And we are going, I don't know what that is, mate. And we're going for a prediction show. It's very camp of Dmitry Bivol versus Malik Zinad. Obviously, last minute opponent change here, which people are gutted about, but the show still goes on. And hats off to Bivol as well for still taking this. And yeah, we still get to see the massive fight at the end of all this, which is what we really want to see. So Dmitry Bivol, 22 fights, 22 wins, 11 knockouts. He is a beast. There's no denying it. Last fought in December, which was against Lyndon Arthur, which he won on unanimous decision. It was unanimous. He pillar to post job. Malik Zinad, 22 fights, 22 wins, 16 knockouts, no mug in the slightest. I've got a bit of a problem with him though, because in April he beat my mate, Jerome Pampalone, which was a win on majority decision. Now, this is where it sits for me. I'm going to get into it now. Big shout out to Russ. Thank you very much. Russ. And Chris, if Benavidez comes through, we will see Bivol Benavidez before Beterbiev, in my opinion. We will see Bell. Happy bank holiday, Joel, and Jam.
Thank you. Thank you, Joel.
They forgot. Oh, there you go. And Jam. We'll take that. So yeah, last minute opponent. It's for the IBO and the WBA Super World Light Heavyweight titles. Where are we sitting with this one, Jam? I'm a bit sort of sucker punched over this one, and I know you are, because obviously we wanted to see the other, beast versus beast almost.
Of course.
But we will get it. But this is what we've got. Are you happy with it?
Well, I'm not happy. I'm happy with the 5v5 card, but I think without the Beterbiev-Bivol fight, it shouldn't be pay-per-view. That's the first thing I'm going to say. I think that should have been downgraded to a full subscription zone show, in my opinion.
Do you think, though, the undercard, which kind of isn't an undercard, it's kind of a special event, isn't it?
It's a great card, but come on, Deontay Wilder, Zhilei Zhang, two shot fighters, both at the end of their careers, both are not going anywhere. Whoever wins that ain't going nowhere. AJ, Fury, Usyk, clean them both up, probably at the same time. There's no point to them two careers carrying on. It's just the last payday out in Saudi. And the headline was Beterbiev-Bivol. And that's what I was going to pay the money for. I'm reluctant to even pay it. I'm saying this now. I'll end up doing it because I can't miss it. I can't miss something special. But I hate the fact that I'm going to pay it again. You know what I mean? I hate the fact that I'm going to pay again. But for me, mate, the lad that bought in, Malik Zinad, I don't know much about him. I know that he's fought in Australia when he beat your friend Pompeo. And most of his other fights have been in Belgium. But he's a Libyan African fighter who fights out of Malta. So I'm sure some of your Maltese connections know him. The Maltese promoters,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of them would know a lot more about him than we would. But he's 22-0-0 with 16 knockouts. But if you look through his resume, other than Pompeo, he's beat Mikhail Diallo in Belgium. He's beat Gads. The only probably good one I can see is Gadzik when he beat him in UK at the York Hall. That's his only real good win that I can see on his resume. He also fought in Glasgow once as well, at the SSO Arena, whatever it's called, in Glasgow.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Dmitry Bivol here, who for me is in the pound-for-pound top 6, maybe. You know what I mean? He's beat the likes of, Lyndon Arthur, Gilberto Ramirez, Canelo, Spider Richards, Jean Pascal, Isaac Chilemba. He is a top competitor. If he wasn't Russian, I'd be his number one fan. Let's put it that way.
We'll leave it there.
But it's going to be a 12-round demolition job for Dmitry Bivol.
So what you going for then?
Absolute whitewash, 12-0 on points for Bivol.
Yeah. Chris has said, Beterbiev, potato. Return date is unknown. Chris is laughing about something, as always. Zinad just got to top 15, but again, levels will show here. Bivol wins how he wants, says Chris. And DJ Pat, big shout out to DJ Pat. Bivol by points, unanimous decision. As I say, we're speaking levels here. And Bivol, he's Bivol. I think if Canelo, if you take Canelo to points and you beat Canelo, then it's going to happen, isn't it? He's going to beat you because he's taken the toughest of the tough, or he just plays with his food until he's done with you. For me, I think we could see a late stoppage in this one for Bivol. I think it's a breakdown job. If it's not on points, it's late stoppage for a Bivol win, and it is what it is. And
he could definitely get him out of there. He could definitely get him out of there.
Yeah, Bivol by unanimous decision. Bivol wins all the rounds, says Chris. Yeah, I think that's just how it is, mate. So, no shocks here. Let us know in the comments. Give us your predictions. Give us your views. Are we totally overlooking this, lad? Let us know. Let us know how you see this one at home. Hit the subscribe button as well and check out the rest of the content. But, Jam, we're done here. We don't need no more of this. It's over to you, mate.
So let's have some of this.
Have it. See you soon.
God bless y'all.